up? It's your boy. Times you got a Diddy coat on them. So, and another request I got from the people that made donations, they made a suggestion, and I agreed that I would do it. So, here we are. And we're here to talk about the Djvlad ARAB situation. Now, you guys have been blaming Vlad for a lot of things that have transpired involving that situation. A lot of people, Vlad snitched, Vlad's the cops, Vlad did this, Vlad did that. And this is why I always get put in the category of academics, whether it's Vlad or MREC or anybody else, y'all put us all in the same boat. Not anybody else, y'all put us all in the same boat. Not Jordan Towers too. Y'all put us all in the same boat as if we all do the same thing. And it's not necessarily true. The majority of us do a similar thing, but some of it is different. We all have our own innuendos when it comes to doing it. Now, myself included, I do my business and handle it a little different. I'm a little bit more responsible, and I do not sit there and do interviews to where I'm asking those type of questions to like, where's the money? Where's the safe? You know, did you put the money there? What was the dope? You know, that's almost like the way they do the interview is almost like an interrogation. And I don't do that. Because not saying that Vlad did anything wrong, but it's up to the person who's delivering the information. You should know that you're doing a little too much. If you don't think that what you're saying can hurt you, and that videos, all this is under the government, brother. So do you realize that there is no more, well, you can't use this, it's a public line, like phone. That's why people used to use phone booths to talk, because they couldn't, it was illegal. They eliminated the pay. You didn't see a lot of pay phones no more, did you? They got cell phones now, but they could all be tapped. Now, all of this information that you give out on the internet can come back to hurt you. You know that. It's been proven. It's been done. You've seen people get arrested for it. You've seen people get years behind bars because of it. You've seen this stuff that artists do, put themselves on the gram, put themselves behind bars. So you got to have a responsibility when you do these videos to say, okay, I can't incriminate this person, or I can't incriminate this person. I made sure every video I've ever done, none of it can be used to incriminate another human being. None of it. And they've tried. Oh, they've tried to use a video for a reference. Oh, they've tried. They combed my videos, combing them to try to see if there's something in there that I have said that could be used for something that can benefit the government. But no. From my hood stories on down the line, all of it's hearsay. None of the names match anybody. They can't grab nothing. Now, with that being said, do I feel Djvlad did anything in that interview to incriminate him with the FBI? Absolutely not. If you read the evidence, that had nothing to do with Djvlad. Period. Nothing. It's just that it doesn't help his case when you're trying to put up a defense and you got a video out there with you pretty much boasting on what you got, you know, what's going on and what your connect did and how your connect gave you this and how it gave you that. So it's not Vlad's fault, but this is why you shouldn't do these type of interviews. You know, and anybody can interview somebody and be like, yo, such and such talked about the time he stuck up such and such. He talks about the time he pulled the pistol out, he robbed such and such. He talked about the time. Those are things that make people click and want to listen. The clickbaits. People who claim they don't like drama so much, but they be the first one to run to it. To go click and watch those. There's plenty of videos like that I could have made. And people assume I make those videos because of Vlad and everybody else. They throw us all in the same boat. Ack used to do those type of videos. That's how he came up. The more ratchet the nonsense was, the more he put out the videos. So a lot of people think the video is what got him taken down, and it just don't help, brother, because they didn't build the case because of a video. He actually, believe me, I've read the paperwork. There was communication and deals done through people they didn't even know were federal agents. So that had nothing to do with Vlad. Now, I'm not saying that the government ain't going to use probably some videos of him to help, like the prosecution could use those videos to help validate everything. If I was Vlad, I would have taken all those videos down. I would have taken them down. I'm not going to assist the government in no case against another human being. Not my videos. They'll be taken down. Exactly. Anything that happened to AR-AB, and as far as the situation of what he's dealing with, has to deal with AR-AB. Because he definitely shouldn't have been given any type of interview to Vlad on that note. Anyhow, especially if that type of information, you giving that to a non-street guy, you don't do that. You don't do that at all. That's breaking all the rules. He's facing a lot of time, brother. He's facing a lot of time. Now, we all hope, for his innocence. Hopefully, none of this stuff sticks back to him. But everybody that I know that keeps coming here, I know. But this is the dangers that come from doing those type of videos. I've seen interviews that he's done that's like, man, and I'm cool. I don't have no problems with Vlad and whatsoever. None. But for him and his benefit, she want to play words with friends. Oh, she wants to get down. Well, let me put her out her misery. Oh, no, that's not her. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, super. What's that, rich boy? Thank you. I appreciate that. But if anybody want to donate, you can do it right here. Go click the link in the description box. It is what it is. You can do it after the video. You don't have to. I don't even have to be on there. And thank you, Boss Lady Swan. I saw that you was back. I did see that. Thank you for your donation. So, people who made donations was asking me to talk about this Vlad situation. Was like, man, I think Vlad set him up. We had a good talk in the email. And I said, I'm going to go and talk to you and talk to the people, because I'm like, this is how things come back on people like Vlad. Vlad his platform has been for years, making videos, and in the past few years, we've seen some of his videos lead to a lot of different situations between artists, producers, people going to jail. A lot of his videos been used as like proof. He said this and proof he said that, and he did some record-breaking things. People didn't like the fact he interviewed Tupac. The girl claimed Tupac did this to her, and the hurt from the people. I understood that, But it became a great interview on my part, and I thought it was necessary because now we get to see what she looks like, hear what she sounds like, and make our own, our own opinions on do we believe her or not. And it helped weaken her case, I thought, because she came off to be more of a liar than anything else. And I thought that was a victory in itself. I said, well, this is a victory in itself right here. So anybody want to blame Vlad for something, don't. You got to blame the person. Nobody told ARF to sit there in that chair and start talking and start to bragging and boasting about stuff he was doing. And that's not the reason, people, that, what happened. There's an investigation done. There's a lot of paperwork. And if you read the paperwork, you would know that some people that he was doing business with, and that there's evidence. There's some evidence there that had nothing to do with no interview. Two of the people were allegedly federal agents. Allegedly. We don't know that he was corresponding with, allegedly. Jewels isn't done. He's just going to do a little time probably. But he'll be back. But when you got pill problems and you feel you got to carry a gun and you're not registered, why you got your crew, your boys? Those are the guys. Their job is to carry the pistol and the drugs. What you carrying it for? I wish I would be carrying heat. If I'm carrying around illegal guns, it will not be on this person's. Somebody else is carrying that, not me. That's been the downfall to most of these rappers, and they don't realize it. It's the drug. They don't even have the drugs to sell. They don't even have the drugs for sale. They got the drugs for personal use. They going down for having drugs for personal use. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing you can do. Yeah, I'm just doing it for recreation, so I'm gonna go to jail for it. I'm like, dude, you ain't even going to jail for making no money off of it. Ooh, man, they got the skin of a rhino on here, baby. It's a real coat here. This coat worth more than your house. Sometimes you got a ditty coat on a hoe. Vlad is 50. I mean, he might be. See, the narratives always change. You know what I'm saying? They always change. Whenever it's somebody involved, you know. Whenever it's this person, the narrative was this. Oh, now it's changed to, oh, it's that person just has a substance abuse problem. Substance abuse problem. No, they want to do drugs. They drug addicts. You know, look at Rollo. Rollo was helping his community, building up helping out, giving jobs. What happened? Allegedly, you know, they got him. People didn't know what he was doing. Then they say, oh, there was an interview Rollo did, well, with sitting down with somebody that kind of led police. You know, you never know what's to tip people off. If I was to ever be a kingpin, the world would never know. They would never know I was the kingpin. To me, that's the best part of it. That was the best part about Ghost. Nobody knew he was Ghost. Except for people on the streets. But other than that, nobody knew. If I was a kingpin, you would never know. The world would never know. I would never be doing an interview saying I'm the kingpin. But the kingpin will never let go of the kingpin briefcase. I told y'all this. You thought it was a joke. I said the kingpin will never let go of the kingpin suitcase. It doesn't happen. The joke works if I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. You can keep saying the joke over and over. I don't even know what Farmer Mills is. I don't even think we have one of those out here. You Farmer Mills coat wearing? I'm like, what in the world is that? You potato chip head? You'd be like, huh? I don't get it, dude. Man, your neck look like a pack of crackers. I'd be like, I don't get it, dude. Is it a streak? Well, we'll see how much that streak lasts tonight. A lot of people want me to go live for that game. They're like, you gotta go live for that game. You gotta go live for that game. I'm like, I don't really care. I really don't. I have no real interest in this game whatsoever. I really don't. Denver is a good team. Denver should win. They're favored. I don't want to get my blood pressure too high. I'm going to go out, chill with some chicks, hang out with a couple of buddies, you know, show the Diddy coat off a little bit, show them what success looked like for a quick second, show them what success looked like in a tundra. But y'all stop giving Vlad a hard time. And if y'all have a problem with Vlad videos, y'all shouldn't be flocking over there to watch it. And then if you watch the videos, don't say the man sent him to jail when the person sitting there doing all the talking. The person could easy right there could tell Vlad, I ain't answering that question. The only problem I ever had with Vlad is the fact that I felt like, man, do some research on the guy. You know, at least if you're gonna ask him questions, know something about the guy that's sitting across from you. Gary Coleman wished, Gary, he wished he looked like me or better than me. What you talking about, dude? Right, if the person sit there, that's like watching First 48 and you mad at the cop for asking the question. Man, look, all I said, man, you want to go home, don't you? Man, I don't know, man, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me, man, it was Derek, man, I told y'all. Well, Derek came over there, right, at a 45 right there, was mad because he found out 47th and Ashland. Oh, jeez, that's a long time. Ooh, man. I was just on 47th yesterday. Just on 47th Street yesterday. But I was east. I wasn't at the I wasn't where y'all talking about. I went over there on Ashland. There you go. Blame the mouthpiece. Don't blame, right. If anybody do anything like they told on themselves, I ain't gonna blame the man behind the camera. But, like, you ain't gonna never see me putting nobody out there with guns. The only time you see anything with a gun with me is when I was at the gun range, and I'm telling people, legal guns. My thing was legal. I'm at the gun range, shoot violence. Because I don't want to do that. If it's too much of something going on that's not good, why would you want it to continue? Dog, I got videos, I swear to you right now, I could put out videos that would shock the entire hip-hop world. I mean, shock you. If I wanted to do that, it would be very reckless. It would be very, shocking and distrusting. People would be sending out, that's not true. He's just clickbaiting. It would be the biggest clickbait of all times. But we can back it up all the way down the line for so many people. You guys would be shocked. You guys would be shocked. And I would probably be gone in 2 weeks. Somebody would have me taken out in 2 weeks. It wouldn't probably even last that long. I'd be gone. But it would be reckless and it would be attention grabbing. And like dude said, thirsty. I ain't thirsty. Dude from Family Matters. I ain't thirsty. I wouldn't do that to those people. And I would do that for certain other people. It's bad situations. I might tell you one of the stories, but it'll be entirely different. Right, a lot of things you take to the grave. There's stuff we can't even never discuss. They will be in a great hood story, but I don't even feel comfortable talking about that in a hood story. I'm just like, that shouldn't even be a hood story right now. That needs to not be told. You're right, I am thirsty, Marcus. I'm dehydrated like a mug. But I look good. Dehydrated, but I look good. So it's all right. As long as you look good, nobody in trouble. You're right. So I chose not to do a lot of things. I chose not to expose people's financial records. I chose not to expose a lot of things that I could have went in on. Like, it was a lot of stuff I could have went in on when somebody said such and such. I could have really made them, like, clown them. Made them look really, really bad. I could have talked about people getting blowjobs from record producers who are male. I could have talked about these things. And I chose not to. I mean, it's disgusting. And everybody knows this in detail. It was really, really, really disgusting that happened. And everybody was like, they know it. It's not a story nobody knows. Like, everybody knows these stories. Like, and you can go from, I mean, the people that wouldn't know is a Vlad. Vlad, would he know? Probably. Wait, hold on. Vlad might know. Ack wouldn't know. Nobody would have told Ack. So Ack would not have known. Who else wouldn't know? Joe knows. Joe would know. Star knows. Shoot, Star can tell you what they were probably wearing. He'll interview the janitor that was there that night. Star had a whole 411. There's plenty of these stories out. I just can't go that route. Star lives in that route. I can't. That's what I'm saying. People can do the things that they can do, and they can do it. I can't go down that road. Star be bringing it out of me. He be, come on, big nigga. Say it. Say it. Big nigga. I'll be on the show wilding out. I'll be, yeah, it was him. Oh, snap. I mean, there was a rapper being completely extorted. I mean, it was so bad. He was being extorted so bad that the dude who was doing it had really no power. He was just bigger than him, and he was just so scared. He was just doing whatever he said. It was just crazy and nuts. But he was being so extorted, he didn't know what to do in this situation. He's just like, dude, was hey, me, keep me from robbing you. I might could tell. I might could tell that one. That one later though, but I'll tell that one. The guy's name was Nightmare. So you know, if you heard, it's too embarrassing. Uh-oh, the cops is on my back.